What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another Fallout video to go over with you guys. This time actually revolving around a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for quite a while now. Something that I really, kind of haven't been that excited for, just based on the fact that this has been a lot of how my channel has kind of grown and how a lot of you guys actually started to watch my channel. And that is actually, I think it's officially safe to say, the Fallout 4's Creation Club is pretty much dead. Now, what I mean by that is, obviously the Creation Club does still get weekly to second weekly updates to its featured page, where Bethesda will pretty much add, a couple of discounts here and there. But again, that's not exactly that much, and as far as saying it's dead, is by saying that I don't think we're going to be getting any new content, especially any new content anytime soon. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I've had a couple of you guys asking me, when's the new content coming out, all of this type of stuff. I am pretty much, making this video to say, I don't think there is any new content coming out, especially for 2020. I don't really think we're going to get anything too special by Bethesda, and I don't believe we actually have had any content really this whole entire year. Now, I do believe there is some content that was ready to be added during the game. I mean, every time the Bethesda update the Creation Club and added new content, they always added more content that would come out, maybe in the next 4 months or something like that. And there was no secret that they pretty much did that the last time. In the last update that we got in about, I think, December or so, or something like that, I'm pretty sure got actually a little bit of new content added into the game that a lot of people thought would be coming out in the next 4 months. And I believe it was actually about 2 or 3 game files which were added that had, new Creation Club items. But we obviously now know that we have never gotten those items, and I honestly don't believe they will be coming out, especially for a long time. The COVID situation, it's not exactly helping this matter. Bethesda have had to cut, back a lot of time and effort and do a lot of certain things, and they've been working really a lot of effort onto Fallout 76, and that just hasn't left any room to keep working on Fallout 4. There's also other stuff, I believe, in the game files that in the Creation Club that have been in there for like a year to 2 that Bethesda have just never added. Like, it's never been fully polished or something like that. It's not exactly known why Bethesda never really added any of these stuff, and again, I still think it would be really awesome if Bethesda would come out and, when all this stuff is all kind of fixed, Bethesda would come out and say, well, yes, the Creation Club is practically dead, but we do plan on having one more update where we will release everything else left that we do have in the game files, and then that will be the last update to the Creation Club. That would obviously be the most ideal situation, and it would be very cool in my opinion. But the thing that a lot of people haven't really spoken about recently is, I don't think Bethesda ever intended to continue to update the Creation Club. I think, and I believe really, the reason that we had such a big update last time was actually an experiment for Fallout 76. Now, what I'm talking by that is the Capital Wastelanders Mercenaries, pack. If you guys haven't seen that, pretty much what it is it's actually Bethesda have remastered a small map of, small part of the map of Fallout 3, aka the Capital Wasteland and Capital G&R Plaza, and have put that into Fallout 4's engine. And the reason why this would be an experiment for Bethesda is it would be because they can now, see if it's relatively easy enough to remaster the old stuff and put them into the newer game with newer graphics and in their updated engine. And the reason where this would come in handy is because it's highly rumored right now that Bethesda might actually be wanting to potentially explore the Capital Wasteland again, but actually in Fallout 76. It's no secret that Bethesda have been wanting to expand the map of Fallout 76 for a long time now, and it's no secret that it's rumored they might actually jump to a different state for that next part of the map. A lot of people have actually been theorizing, Washington DC as the next part of America where they actually do travel to, just based on the fact that it is very close to West Virginia, and we've seen Washington DC before in Fallout 3, which is a very big fan favorite game. Fallout 76 hasn't always been the most well received game, and when Wastelanders came out, it definitely got a lot more fans. but it still needs to improve, and there still are a lot of things to do with the game. And to improve that, I definitely feel like adding a certain part of the Capital Wasteland, aka Fallout 3, would bring a lot of Fallout 3 fans back to play Fallout 76, and I think it would be a pretty good idea, as we'd get a very, very nice look into the story of how Fallout 3 looked, hundreds of years before it took place, especially considering we've seen now that Fallout 76 does take place 25 years after the bombs drop. So that's why I believe Bethesda remastered that small little part of the map for the Fallout 4 Creation Club. It was a big experiment to see if people would like it, if people would buy it, if it would work well in Fallout 4's engine and, the new creation engine and all that type of stuff. And I genuinely believe it was a massive success, and now because it was such a success, I don't think Bethesda would be worrying about really seeing if they can go make some more content for Fallout 4. I believe now they're going to go full steam ahead on Fallout 76, and now will remaster a certain part of the map of the Capital Wasteland. If not, hopefully all of it would be cool, and they'll be adding that into Fallout 76 within the next year to 2. So that's my theory on it, and those are my thoughts and opinions on it. I might make a separate video on how the Creation Club was kind of a setup for Fallout 76. I believe I haven't made a video on it. I probably actually have, but again, I'm not exactly too sure. But again, this is just my thoughts and opinions on it. Fallout 4's Creation Club is practically now dead, as I don't really think they're going to be ever updating again. But if they did update, I believe they will be adding the stuff that they've already gotten left over in the game files. I don't really think they're going to be adding anything new or working on really anything that new. Again, we'll take what we can get, and that's obviously what I hope that they potentially do. But you never know with Bethesda, and honestly, I think they're going to be going full steam ahead with Fallout 76. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Fallout content and Fallout news. Don't forget to subscribe to my sports channel and my IRL/long channels. Links for them will all be in the description down below. Definitely don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already. Links for that will all be in the description down below. But as I was saying, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.